At the jungle's edge, a young fox, Finley, emerges tentatively from the dense undergrowth. Sunlight catches his reddish fur as he pauses, alert and wary. Finley ventures further, his curiosity battling his caution as he explores. Finley disappears into the dim opening of a small cave, his movements quick and purposeful. Inside his den, Finley curls up among soft leaves and moss, seeking solace from the outside world. Exhaustion overtakes him as he drifts into sleep, the jungle's symphony a backdrop to his dreams. A sudden rustling shatters the jungle's silence, jolting Finley awake. Mowgli bursts through the dense undergrowth, desperately evading a relentless pack of wolves. Finley watches, initially frozen in fear, as Mowgli uses the jungle to outwit the wolves. A small fox wanders alone through the dense jungle, lost and scared. The sounds of the jungle surround him as he stumbles upon a path. The little fox cautiously follows the jungle path, his nose twitching, as he navigates the dense undergrowth. Mowgli swings through the trees, Baloo lumbering behind, their playful energy filling the jungle air. Mowgli stops, his eyes widening with curiosity as he spots the fox. Baloo sniffs the air warily, his massive form a stark contrast to the fox's delicate frame. Mowgli calls out gently, "Hello there, little one. What are you doing so far from your den?" In the heart of the storm, Mowgli, Baloo, and the shivering little fox seek refuge within the damp confines of a jungle cave. Baloo grumbles, breaking the silence. "Hey, watch it, fur ball! You're taking up all the space!" Mowgli retorts, his voice firm with compassion. "Leave him alone, Baloo. He's cold. We have to help him." Mowgli offers comfort and sustenance. "Here you go. Eat this." The little fox devours the offering, finding solace in Mowgli's kindness. Finley, a small fox cub, chases butterflies, tumbling playfully near the jungle's edge. Distracted by the colorful insects, Finley unknowingly wanders away from his family. The lush jungle, vibrant yet menacing, hides dangers as Finley's innocent joy hangs in the balance. Lost and alone, Finley seeks refuge from the night, stumbling into the dark depths of a foreboding cave. Huddled in the shadows, Finley shivers as the jungle's eerie whispers amplify his terror. Suddenly, a pair of eyes pierces the darkness, revealing Baloo, a large bear who softens at the sight of the frightened child. Baloo and Finley journey through the dense jungle, sunlight filtering through the canopy. Baloo demonstrates survival skills to Finley, pointing out edible plants and hidden dangers. Bagheera emerges from the shadows, his eyes narrowed with concern as he watches Baloo's clumsy guidance. Bagheera questions Baloo's capabilities. "Are you sure you're up to this, Baloo?" The jungle is no place for foolishness. Baloo puffs out his chest, trying to appear confident. "Relax, Bagheera. I know what I'm doing. They'll teach Finley everything he needs to know." Finley crouches by the riverbank, frustration etched on his face as the elusive fish slip through his grasp. Mowgli appears, his eyes sparkling with amusement as he watches Finley's futile attempts. "Need help?" Finley, surprised, retorts, "Who are you? And how did you sneak up on me like that?" Mowgli grins, wading into the water. He makes soft clicking sounds and gestures. Fish swim toward him, drawn by his call. Finley, astounded, exclaims, "Incredible! How did you do that?" Bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, Finley stands tall in the jungle clearing, surrounded by his friends. Finley embraces his new life, a confident member of the jungle family. Sunlight dapples through the jungle canopy, casting a warm glow on a family of foxes at play. Finley, a small cub brimming with curiosity, embodies the spirit of youthful mischief. Playful yelps and rustling leaves fill the air, creating a symphony of nature's joy. Amid a storm-ravaged jungle, lightning reveals Finley, a lone figure, overwhelmed by nature's fury. His voice lost in the storm's roar. Finley cries out in desperation, "Mother!" The storm's fury subsides, leaving Finley lost and shivering in the eerie silence of the jungle. Calling out into the void, Finley's voice echoes unheard, amplifying the crushing weight of isolation. A glimmer of hope appears in the form of Sheldon, a wise old tortoise, offering solace in the desolation. Sheldon's ancient voice breaks the silence. "The jungle can be a harsh place, little one, but it can also teach you strength." Finley, with newfound confidence, moves through the dense jungle, mastering survival skills. He secures food and evades danger, showcasing his resourcefulness. A troop of playful monkeys initially teases him, then welcomes him, imparting lessons in teamwork. Mika's voice echoes through the trees. We may be different, but we all need each other to survive in this jungle. Finley, guided by a familiar scent, pauses at the jungle's edge, the setting sun painting the sky with warmth. The silhouette of Finley's family's den appears in the distance, stirring a moment of reflection. With newfound confidence, Finley sprints toward the den, greeted by joyous relief. You've grown so much, my little one. We're so proud of you, Finley's mother says. A lone fox cub, lost and whimpering, wanders through the dense jungle. Its cries echo unanswered, amplifying its fear and isolation. Mowgli appears, drawn by the cub's desperate calls. His eyes soften with concern as he approaches the vulnerable creature. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as Mowgli and the fox cub play in the jungle clearing. I demonstrate how to find the juiciest berries hidden beneath the leaves. I show the cub how to grip the bark and pull itself up the tree. The cub watches me, tail wagging hesitantly, before mimicking my movements. We are both perched on a branch, sharing a meal of sweet fruit. I laugh, and the cub responds with playful yips, our bond strengthening. High in the jungle canopy, Mowgli and the fox cub seek refuge from the storm's fury. Lightning illuminates the jungle, revealing the fox cub's fear. Mowgli wraps his arms around the cub, offering comfort against the storm. Their voices rise in song, a defiant melody against the storm's roar. Finley, a young fox, approaches a wide, fast-flowing river, his eyes fixed on the opposite bank. Ripe mangoes hang temptingly from a tree, fueling Finley's hunger. Finley hesitates, testing the current with a paw, aware of hidden dangers. He glances around nervously, his survival instincts on high alert. A sudden storm descends upon the jungle as Finley desperately seeks shelter in a small, dimly lit cave. Bartholomew, a grumpy old badger, eyes Finley with suspicion from the depths of the cave. Well, look what the cat dragged in. What do you want? Finley, soaked and weary, responds humbly. Just trying to get out of the rain, sir. Didn't mean to intrude. Bartholomew retorts sharply. This is my cave. Finley offers a compromise. I understand. You'll just stay by the entrance until the rain stops. Perhaps I could help gather some dry leaves for bedding while I wait. At the jungle river, Bartholomew reveals a hidden path to Finley. Bartholomew guides Finley across the submerged rocks, his warnings echoing through the jungle. Finley bounds towards the mango tree, his gratitude palpable as Bartholomew shuffles away. Bartholomew mutters about the importance of helping others. In the heart of the jungle, Finley, a fox cub, bursts with playful energy, his laughter echoing through the trees. Sunlight dances through the canopy. As Finley chases butterflies, his every pounce a burst of pure delight. Mika, a monkey, and Barnaby, a bear cub, watch Finley's antics with amusement, their eyes sparkling with joy. Barnaby watches Finley's antics with amusement. Finley, Mika, and Barnaby arrive at the riverbank, ready to enjoy the cool water. Their playful splashes and laughter echo through the air, filling the serene landscape with joy. The sound of approaching machines shatters the peace as humans appear, axes glinting ominously. Sensing the impending threat to their home, Finley, Mika, and Barnaby exchange anxious glances. Alone in his den, Finley's face is etched with deep concern. Memories flood his mind. I remember the humans and their destructive machines. His eyes narrow with resolve. I must find a way to stop them. Finley resolves to protect his home and his friends. In the heart of the jungle, Vix, a solitary fox, hunts for sustenance, his youthful eyes reflecting ancient wisdom. A faint cry pierces the jungle silence, drawing Vix toward a thicket, curiosity and caution battling within him. He parts the leaves and discovers a human baby, abandoned and alone. In the heart of the den, Vix tenderly licks the baby clean, a silent vow of protection. Rook gurgles with contentment as Vix curls protectively around him, a beacon of warmth in the night. Vix watches over Rook, his protective instincts ignited, ready to face the challenges of raising a human. In the heart of the jungle, Vix guides Rook, now a young boy, through the art of survival. Rook ascends trees with the grace of a jungle native, his movements fluid and confident. Vix and Rook exchange gestures and sounds, their connection deepening with each lesson. Together, they learn to recognize the signs of danger, their vigilance, a testament to their shared journey. Rook is playing by the river, his laughter echoing through the air as he skips stones across the water. A python emerges from the depths, its gaze locking onto Rook with sinister intent. Vix appears, a furious whirlwind of fur and teeth, disrupting the python's focus. Rook scrambles up a tree as a fierce battle erupts between Vix and the python. The python retreats into the water, leaving Vix injured but victorious. Rook rushes to Vix's side, his heart filled with concern. Finley, a young fox, emerges cautiously from his den, the sunlight painting the vibrant jungle with a golden hue. He sniffs the air, his ears twitching, as the sounds of exotic birds and distant monkeys echo around him. His eyes, though timid, sparkle with curiosity as he takes his first tentative steps into the unknown. Finley stands at the riverbank, contemplating the crossing. Monkeys swing freely on the far bank, their joy a stark contrast to Finley's hesitation. Shelley approaches the riverbank. Finley asks, "Shelley, can you give me advice on how to cross the river?" Shelley offers, "I can offer you a ride on my back." Finley responds with relief. "Thank you, Shelley. I gratefully accept." In the heart of a dark, damp cave, Finley seeks refuge from the storm. The thunder, a constant reminder of nature's fury. A low growl shatters the silence, and Bagheera emerges from the shadows, his eyes gleaming in the dim light. Finley freezes, paralyzed by fear, as Bagheera eyes her with a strange mix of curiosity and caution. Sensing Finley's fear, Bagheera shares tales of the jungle, his voice a soothing balm against the storm's rage. In Bagheera's presence, Finley finds an unexpected sense of safety, the jungle's dangers fading into the background. At the edge of a dense jungle, a small fox cub cautiously ventures into the unknown. Alone and seemingly lost, Flicker's ears twitch, capturing every sound of the vibrant yet intimidating jungle. He takes a tentative step forward, venturing further from the safety of his den. Flicker seeks refuge from the storm, stumbling into a dark, damp cave filled with the scent of earth and old leaves. Shivering, I huddle in a corner as the rain intensifies, the cave's darkness pressing in. A pair of eyes glint in the darkness, signaling a hidden presence. A large animal stirs from its sleep, its presence filling the cave with silent menace. Frozen in place, I must decide: flee into the storm or face the unknown creature. Flicker cautiously steps into the sunlit clearing. A world of vibrant greens and unknown sounds surrounds him. Brock, the wise badger, teaches Flicker the ancient secrets of survival. A sudden rustle in the undergrowth signals danger. A snake appears, its eyes fixed on Flicker. In a flash of bravery, Brock steps in front of Flicker, his protective growl echoing through the clearing. Mowgli wanders through the dense jungle, a carefree whistle breaking the silence. A faint, whimpering sound pierces the tranquility, drawing Mowgli toward a hidden thicket. Mowgli cautiously approaches and discovers a little fox, its paw ensnared. Mowgli gently frees the fox from a cruel snare. The fox, now freed, shows its gratitude, nuzzling Mowgli's hand. Mowgli carries the injured fox to a nearby cave, a sanctuary amid the wild. Inside the cave, Mowgli cleans and bandages the fox's wounded paw with gentle care. He shares fruit with the fox, a symbol of newfound trust and friendship. Days turn into weeks as Mowgli and Fina dance through the jungle, chasing butterflies in a symphony of laughter and freedom. The distant roar of Shere Khan shatters their peace, a chilling reminder of lurking danger. Mowgli, alert to the threat, scoops up Fina, his heart pounding with urgency. With Fina safely in his arms, Mowgli races into the dense undergrowth, seeking refuge from the approaching storm. Mowgli and Fina reach a wide, fast-flowing river, unaware of the danger lurking beneath the surface. Shere Khan appears on the opposite bank, his gaze fixed on Mowgli, a silent threat across the water. Fina barks, sensing the peril, and dashes towards a fallen log, her tail wagging urgently. She pauses at the log, a precarious bridge, urging Mowgli to follow her to safety. Mowgli and Fina narrowly escape Shere Khan, reaching the safety of a dense thicket. He praises Fina's bravery, their bond deepening. Fina licks Mowgli's face, solidifying their bond of friendship.